Hi, welcome to Management 3050, Principles of Organization and Management. My name is Dr. Fenwick, and I've worked as an internal organization consultant and an external organization consultant. I've also been teaching online for the past 20 years. My area of specialty has been mediation and conflict resolution, teams, leadership, and mindful applications at work. I really enjoy teaching this class. The content is very practical and something that you can apply in any organization. In this video, I just want to give you a brief overview of the class. And so this class has been designed to focus on you. I'm working in collaboration with Dr. Katie on this class. And whether you're interested in a new job, a promotion, a higher degree, or moving to another profession, it's designed to help you do that and in the here and now, and not in the long term, such as 5 to 10 years from now. We've also received feedback from students who have been successful, especially with job interviews. Said this class did an excellent job preparing them for that. So this course will utilize management principles to give you the tools you need to confidently go after your dream job in your ideal organization. So questions to consider: are you looking to step into leadership? Is that your calling? Are you driven to make a difference in the world? Do you consider yourself self-motivated? Are you just looking to break out of your shell and set your sights higher? If so, this is the right place to be. When you check into the class, always start with announcements. I'll post updates. I'll post examples and announcements, which will help you with your to post your discussion responses. Since this is an online class, I do not have an office on campus, so I'll have to hold office hours online. I'll do that with a free conference call where you can just call in, ask whatever questions you want. The first one starts tonight at 6 o'clock, and you'll find the number in the announcement section. So always check the announcements. Having said that, let's click on syllabus. So if you move to syllabus, let me see if I can scoot this over a little bit when we get the calendar in here. As you can see, this is an accelerated version of this course. This runs in 7 weeks, so it's really going to be busy. You see my name and my contact information there. That is my cell phone. Send messages to me by way of Canvas. By the way, I check Canvas. I check my Bowling Green email every day, so it's okay to use that as well. And if something is really pressing, I'll even accept a text on my phone. And just make sure you state your name and that you're with Bowling Green, so I'll know, because I teach at more than one school. I kind of covered the office hours, the way we'll do that. This course addresses organization theory and behavior, and includes micro relationships in organizations, historical perspective, the changing nature of organizations, individual and group behavior. So we have some great topics like motivation, decision-making, leadership, group dynamics, organization structure. So I think you'll find the content is interesting. Course calendars over here, all the due dates are in there. You want to stick close to the due dates because this course is busy. There's a lot of due dates, especially week 1, since this is a 7-week course. You can see the weight on assignments. Discussion boards are really important. They're 40%, so you don't want to miss any, and your first post is due tomorrow for the Start Here module. There is a graded quiz with each module, and together they're worth 30%. There's no midterm because of this being a 7-week course, but there is a final exam, and the final exam will cover from the fundamentals module to the end. Um, there's also practice quizzes that you can take. You can take them up to 3 times. The advantage of taking them is they use the same question pool as the module quizzes. So it gets you prepared to take the module quiz. Right now, I don't have any extra credit scheduled. I won't rule it out. Sometimes I add it in. If so, I'll put it in the announcements, and you can follow the directions from there. You want to watch this video with Daniel Pink. It's not only is it interesting, and he makes a point that's counterintuitive, but there'll be some questions on the Start Here module quiz come out of this video. The course is organized by modules. You'll see here coming up each of the modules, and the textbook is built into the course, so it's free. They'll open the first one. The first module of the text opens on Thursday with the fundamentals module, and so you'll see the text on Thursday. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, you're working with the directions to make sure you understand how we're going to go about doing this. The schedule, there's the syllabus, the calendar that I pointed to earlier. There's also a summary of dates I'll show you here at the bottom of the syllabus. So use those for your due dates. The assignments description, just to run through them real quick, I think there's 3 takes on the practice quizzes. They're not graded, so they're multiple choice, multiple answer, matching, true and false, fill in the blank. Then you have the module quiz that is graded. You have 2 takes. They're 50 questions, 75 minutes long, and it'll keep your highest score. The discussion board forums, you'll make a main post, and which is substantial, and then you're going to have 5 conversational posts that you post to other students. So that's the discussion portion. Each of you have been assigned to a discussion group, and that's where your discussions will take place, and that cuts down on the volume that you have to read. And I think there's roughly 10 students in each discussion group. So you first you post your main post, then you go in and you make comments to other students, and then the forum posts are graded on 3 criteria. Did you answer everything in the question? Were you professional? In other words, did you use the text content to answer your question? And was it substantive or thoughtful? The final exam will be the last week of the course, and I think, let me double check here, I think that runs Tuesday through Friday is the plan. Actually, it'll open on Monday, so it'll run Monday through Friday. It's 50 questions, it's 90 minutes, and it'll cover everything except the Start Here module. I've already talked about extra credit. You can see, of course, due dates here on in the course summary. Now, if we go up to the details, and notice in Canvas, if you click on this, it'll open that window right here, and then you might have multiple clicks to get back to syllabus. What I like to do is I'll right-click and open the window, and then it opens, as you can see right here. It opens, and then if I wanted to go back, it's real easy for me just to click back in the tab. So that's what I recommend you do, right-click and open in a new tab. And I'm operating on Firefox here, but this site should work with any browser. So this course is for you. Let me talk you through it. The course is organized into modules. Each module is comprised of a chapter and a case simulation that we call IDC. You'll read the chapter, you'll take the practice quizzes, and then you'll complete the case simulation and you'll post that into the discussion group. Then within the chapter, you solve the challenges correspond to the competencies. You post it to the discussion forum, and then you make your comments to others. And then at the end, you take your graded quiz on the whole module. That's the pattern. Once we get going, once week 1 ends, we'll be into a pattern where it'll be the same, and then it'll be easier. Week 1's pretty hectic because we only have 7 weeks, so week 1's crowded. Each module is made available once previous module is completed. So as one closes, I'll open the next one. And this is an adaptive release. We've been working with this. At least I've been working here since 2016, and since I've been working with this, and Steve, Dr. Katie before me, the adaptive release seems to be work the best. So I encourage you to complete the non-graded practice quizzes before you move to the final module quiz, because they use the same question pool and it helps prepare you. Okay, notice this. How much content will we cover? Well, we only have 7 weeks. This is an accelerated course. And this is what we want to avoid. Sometimes courses feel like this, where you're cramming so much content that when the course is over, you have no idea what you went through. So what we've tried to do is not take that approach. As you can see, many of the textbooks have anywhere from 15 to 20 chapters, and you can imagine in 7 weeks how much content that would be. We've actually boiled this, the content down to the most important content through a comprehensive analysis of courses. And so you're getting the highest quality information, and you're not getting it in this manner. You're getting it in a way that it'll stick with you and can become usable. The textbook is built in to Canvas. It's free. It's a streamlined modular approach. You're in the start here introduction, and this goes fast. So that means you go through this introduction today. Tomorrow you've got to make your post, your start here post in your discussion group. That gives you Wednesday and Thursday to make your comments, and then this module closes out. The fundamental module will open, and it'll open on Thursday, and Saturday you'll need to make your post, and then that gives you Sunday and Monday to make your comments to others, and it closes out. Then after that, we get into a pattern where each module you'll post on Thursday, and then you can take your test on Monday, and it'll close out. So it'll be like Thursdays and Mondays. So Thursdays and Mondays will be the pattern we get into, and then for each fundamentals groups, human resources, leadership, motivation, decision making, and then excuse me, the last week is the finals. Oops, let me cover this. Each module has an introduction. There was principle in episode 1. And so it'll present you with the chapter's introduction as a principle. And so it's introductory content, and you'll usually have a practice quiz with that that's not graded. And then you're ready to scan the situation in episode 1 to get your mission. That's what you've got to respond to in the discussion post. And then you have the body, or the topics, which come in competencies and challenges. And so you'll go through each of those. And normally there's 3, but there might be a few where you'll see a 4th. And then there's a conclusion. Now, if I move this down a little bit so you can see, there you go. So you can see topic, there'll be an introduction, a principle, and an episode. And so they're all laid out this way. Okay, let's get into the Canvas calendar and modules are the official guides. This is some information to help you with that. This is a summary on how to complete your module assignments. Stay on top due dates. You'll notice once we get going, Thursdays and Mondays will be a pattern. So step one is individual work. Read the content, take the practice quizzes, and prepare your discussion post. And then step two, participate in the group discussion, get your 5 quality posts in, post on different days, if possible. I notice on the Start Here module, it's so fast, post when you can, because you're going to have basically Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to get your posts in. So it's ideally you post on more than one day, that way you can see all the posts. Give feedback, ask questions. In other words, make your post substantive. Try to add value with your post. And then the last thing you do after that is you take your quiz for the module. These are some time and energy savers in Canvas. So this is just to help you out if you need be. I do want to say something about workload expectations, because I know I've been teaching online for quite a while, and sometimes someone takes an online course and they have the perception that it's going to be easy or easier than a traditional course. And in my experience, that's not the case, that it still requires a lot of preparation and time be spent in doing your work to meet the requirements of this course. The advantage is you can manage your own time of when to do that. There's not a fixed time where you have to go sit in a class. That's the advantage. But the same amount of work is there. And matter of fact, some students even think there's a greater amount of work online compared to a traditional course. Support tools to help you: the Writing Centers, the Career Center, Student Tech Assistance Center. So if need be, there's those. All work is delivered in the electronic format within the Canvas. So do not email or fax. Make sure you get them in on time. That helps. That makes a difference. Canvas is the preferred way to communicate with me, but I do respond to Bowling Green email, and like I say, if it's a burning issue, send me a text. Just include your name and BGSU so I know what you're talking about. If life events happen to you, and sometimes they do, get a hold of me, and I'll do my best to work with you so that you can get through the class. Same way, if you need special accommodations, send me your paperwork, and I'll work with you on that. The syllabus and course schedule are subject to change, although I do not expect that to happen. In the past, the course has run pretty smooth, actually. Let me jump back in here to our home page. And once again, this is the overview video. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited about the course. I hope you're excited too. I think that you'll find that the content is very useful and practical, and I hope you enjoy the course. Thank you.